Welcome, Earthlings! From the minds of Dylan Oltoft and Rob McNair, we bring you Laughing on a Prayer!
Rob, get to the chopper!
Dylan!
What?
It's not a chopper!
Put that cookie down, Rob!
Come, listen to this podcast if you want to live. You are one ginger motherfucker.
Rob, remember how I said I would kill you last? I lied!
Stick around, listeners. We'll be back.
Oh, that was such fun. Hello there, everybody, and welcome to the next episode of Laughing on a Prayer, where we are going to be talking about a very interesting man who's led a very interesting life.
Yeah, he's large, he's Austrian, and he was once the governor of California.
The governor of California. It's quite hilarious now that back in the 90s or even the early 2000s, everyone was talking about him being president to the point The Simpsons put it in their movie. But now, apparently, they took a poll the other day. Apparently, 40% of Americans would like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson to be president. And he's sort of like a modern-day Arnold, isn't he?
I was elected to read.
Not
No,
to-
lead.
to
Not to
lead.
read. Fuck that.
Choose number 3.
I do number. There is it. I was elected to lead, not to read.
Yes, we are, of course, talking about Arnold Schwarzenegger.
It's not the tumor.
It's not a tumor. I will really try and keep that shit voice to a minimum as much as I can.
As a famous Jedi Master once said,
Hello
you will,
there.
You will. Well, same guy, but the phrase I was going to say, you will try.
It's over, Arnold. I have the high ground. You underestimate my power. And as he jumps, oh no, my arms and legs.
I mean, to be fair, he is basically a droid. He's basically a droid, isn't he?
You were the chosen Austrian.
He's basically a droid, though, isn't he?
Well,
A Terminator, yeah, he's a droid, isn't he?
I'd like to see a Terminator go against the different machines of Star Wars and see how like, they'd obviously take out the fucking little spindly ones, but like the destroyers or...
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, maybe. What even guns do they have? Like, I can't
It was
remember.
like some
They have,
sort
like,
of plasma rifle or
yeah,
something
some
like that.
sort of things like that.
Plasma.
Plasma.
Oh, imagine a Terminator. I got lightsabers, John Connor. You got to use the Force. You got to use the Force for the rebellion.
For the glory of the Imperium. Oh, no, wait. Sorry. No. Sorry, guys. That's a different Terminator.
Yeah.
Much stronger,
Good.
thicker
Let
Terminator.
the hate flow through you. I do not feel hate, wrinkly little pear man. Put Arnold in any serious moment in a movie like ever.
I do like the fact that he does have like a sense of humour about himself, to be
Oh,
fair.
he's an absolute goat. He's the OG. Like, imagine in Endgame when Thanos goes, "I'm inevitable," but instead of Robbie Downey Jr., it's Arnold with the glove, and I am. Snap.
Yeah.
I'm Iron Man.
It seems you're flicked away, Thanos.
Oh, I know the Hulk got schooled by Thanos, but I absolutely believe like Arnold in his prime would school that little bitch.
Oh yeah, probably.
Mr. fucking Universe. We are talking about Arnold Schwarzenegger, his films, his life, the man and the myth.
and the muscles.
Ooh, the bulging muscles. Rob, seeing young pictures of Arnold, does that make you feel a little bit inadequate?
I mean, to be fair, seeing young pictures of,
Please finish that sentence.
seeing young pictures of Danny DeVito makes me feel inadequate.
Wait, I actually haven't seen young Danny.
It will make you feel inadequate, mate.
Ironically,
I mean, seeing old photos of Danny DeVito will make you feel
I
inadequate.
remember Danny DeVito. He was my
Danny
twin.
DeVito.
He's my twin. You can't be mean to my brother.
I feel like there's a theme of shit accents going on.
You've seen twins, haven't you? Like Arnold and DeVito.
Yeah, I have. But Dylan.
What?
Dylan.
I said I'd try.
Yeah. Again, what's that line in The Simpsons? I can't promise I'll try, but I'll try to try. You have done neither. I have a question for you.
Go.
Okay. So, what was your first Arnold film that you ever watched?
Again, Twins, because that was a PG. I think after Twins, it was Kindergarten Cop, but Twins was the first one I was able to watch because it was a PG. And Arnold films, my brother, 4 years older than me, got to watch a lot of the really earlier fun ones because he did a lot of. Arnold's pretty much been in every age rating category from PG all the way to 18. My brother was watching stuff like Total Recall that were like 15s and 12s. Like he did a bunch of really fun stuff as well. But yeah, I watched Twins. I watched him and Danny DeVito meandering around as little and large.
So Twins was your first Arnold movie.
But it was also my first witness of his strength, because there's a moment in Twins, I don't know if you remember, where Arnold, because a car alarm's going off, and he actually lifts up the car till the alarm stops. And Arnold actually did that.
Oh yeah.
He actually lifted that motherfucking car.
Huge, dude. Yeah.
What was yours?
My one, funny enough, was Commando.
How old were you?
I think it was 14.
Parents are awesome.
Oh no, I didn't watch it with my parents.
Oh no, but they let you watch it.
No, it was on TV.
Oh, holy shit!
It happened to be on TV, and I was just like,
was it late at night? An 18 after
no.
Watershed?
Oh, is it? Yeah, it was definitely after Watershed. Oh,
Yeah.
Watershed. No. Is it an 18? Is Commando an 18?
18, yes.
Is
it's
it now?
Definitely an 18.
I don't remember it being like.
It is a film that is absolute testosterone meets sandwich manliness.
I will say this thing about Commando, right? So at the end, when he gears up and stuff, couldn't help but notice how like he puts on the camouflage paint that just happens to accentuate all his muscles.
Oh yeah, it goes right down the line.
Yeah,
exactly. And all that.
Yeah, and I love that film in the way because it's like countless enemies die. He never runs out of ammunition. There's rolls, everything explodes, and
I just love that he wears all that camo paint, like you said, and then proceeds to assault a really a mansion compound where that camo
in the middle
does
of
nothing.
in the middle of the day.
Like fucking Vietnam sort of camouflage.
I will say that actually I didn't, when I switched on the TV, I actually hadn't watched the whole film. When I switched on the TV, it was in the airport where he saves that woman.
Oh yeah, from the guy.
Yeah, that's when I actually sort of started the film.
And then you didn't see the beginning of how amazingly overly wholesome it was.
Yeah, I did afterwards. Then I watched it and I was like, I did afterwards. But at the time I was like, watching it, I was just like, my God, this film is it's so over the top. It's so dumb, but you know what? I'm into it. I like Commando.
We need films like that again.
Yeah, I like Commando. I was just like, yeah, you know what? I like that was my first Schwarzenegger film that I saw, and I actually.
Did you like it? Well, at the time when you were 14.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I liked it because I thought it was actually like because I'd also seen Hot Shots.
Oh, the
you know,
Charlie Sheen thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'd also seen that, and I thought Commando was something like. I actually thought Commando was like a comedy. I actually did when I first, because when I started watching, I was like, this is so ridiculous. This is
The fact
definitely
that
a
it takes
comedy.
itself so seriously is what also makes you laugh.
Yeah, but I didn't. But it's one of those things. It's like it's over the top. Everything explodes. All the bad guys die. I was like, it's trash, but it's good trash. You know what I mean?
Makes you wish Zack Snyder had gotten his hands on Arnold when he was young in his prime. Like, imagine if Arnold had been in 300. Young Arnold, like Commando Arnold had been in 300. Xerxes! We will never submit.
fight in the shade.
I am Spartan!
No, mate, you can't replace Gerald Butler.
To be honest, Jared Butler with a Scottish accent, an Austrian accent's not going to come across too different for Greek Spartans.
Oh yeah, but Butler's got the beard, mate.
Yeah.
Butler's got the beard.
I can't picture Arnold with a beard.
Oh, have you not seen him?
I've
with
seen
a
him in
beard?
a lot of films, but I've never seen him with a beard. I
Oh
don't
no,
think.
he's got a beard.
In what film?
No, just in real life.
He hasn't got a beard now.
No,
I mean,
not
even
now,
the
but he
Expendable
did.
films, he didn't have a beard.
He did. Oh, did he not? No, he did. He definitely did.
I saw him in the Expendables movies and Dark Fate.
Oh, I swear Expendables 2. I swear Expendables
Well, he might
2.
have had a little bit of stubble or peach
Okay,
fuzz,
yeah,
but he didn't
might
have a
have.
full-on beard.
No, I think he has like a full-on beard now.
Not like you and me have got.
No, I think he's got.
Oh, wait, no. I forgot our thumbnails. We haven't got beards.
I also don't have short hair. Oh no.
I can't be asked to update
I
it.
swear though, he's got like kind of a big beard now.
I guess when you get old, you kind of have to. Because when you're
Yeah.
old, you're ugly, so facial hair covers that.
Jeremy Clarkson's got a beard.
Oh, fucking...
What? Jeremy Clarkson is.
I in my life would never punch a man
I'm
over
done.
a fucking
Go.
sandwich. Also, I don't really give a shit about cars, if I'm honest.
Oh yeah, but Top Gear is quality though.
Yes.
Like let's.
Well, that will get
Let's-
its own episode.
Oh yeah, it will.
Because
Yeah.
of all the shit they did. Right then.
Yeah.
Okay, so Commando. That is
Commando is my first one. Yeah.
Yeah, have you seen
You
the-
never forget your first.
What is your favourite Arnold line? I'll give...
Oh, you.
Yeah, I'm going to be a prick here. I'm going to name a top...
What? Just for now? Or...
I'll give you a top three. I'll
Okay.
give you a top three.
Okay,
Because I'll
top
give
three,
you
top
a
three.
top three. My number three is from... You remember Total Recall?
Yes.
There's a moment when he's wrestling with a guy and on top of an elevator, and the elevator comes to a moment where there's a wall on the edge of it, and it actually takes off a guy's arms. And Arnold looks down and goes, "See you at the party, Richter," and throws his arms down.
Oh, I forgot about that one.
That is a good one. The other one was from The Running Man, Stephen King book. And Arnold's in this bright yellow lycra skin suit, and he's just killed a guy, and it was called Sub-Zero, and he kills him, and he said, "He was called Sub-Zero, now Plain Zero."
Thing is that like that line is the kind of cheese that I actually
Oh.
I kind of like that.
It makes me
won't
glad
lie
I'm
to
not lactose intolerant, because I could eat that cheese all fucking day. And I suppose my number one, I want to say stuff like "Get to the Chopper," but it... or "Put that cookie down" from Jingle All the Way. You've seen Jingle All the Way?
Yeah.
With Sinbad and all that. I love that one moment when the cops all around that bomb, they open it, and it turns out it was a real bomb, and Sinbad goes, "That was really a bomb? Sick world we're living in! Sick people!" But my number one Arnold line, there wasn't really anything memorable from Conan. I watched both the Conan movies, Conan the Barbarian and Conan the Destroyer. Did you ever watch those? Like really old, and Arnold first started acting.
I think I watched Conan the Barbarian. I didn't watch the other one.
It's...
I mean, to be fair,
alright.
like even if I did, I would not be able to tell you much about them.
Yeah, it wouldn't be quotable. Have you seen, I think it's called Red Heat, where Arnold actually plays like a communist sort of guy?
No, I haven't seen that one. No.
Yeah, it's called Red Heat.
I haven't seen it.
I'm trying to think of a number one Arnold line. Again, from Commando, like, "Do you remember when I said I'd kill you last? That's right, thingy, you did. I lied.
I lied. Oh, no. Oh, what about, when he fucking kills that guy and the he's like, he's dead tired.
yeah, please do.
Just
Even,
reveal
or
my
the thing with the
hand.
5 seconds. I'm just trying to show you what I eat with this green beret. I eat green berets for breakfast.
Oh, I like that one though.
Total Recall was a good. There are a few quotable things from that one.
Oh, there's so many. Yeah.
Predator is a good one as well.
You are one.
Oh, I think when he meets the guy who played Apollo in the Rocky movies, like, Dennis, you son of a bitch, and they bro clasp. Not a regular high five, it's a bro clap because they stand there tensing for a few minutes like a mid-air arm wrestle. Such testosterone.
Yeah, so fucking like, yeah.
Burly guys.
Yeah, no, fucking for sure.
They don't need body armor. Bullets just ricochet off their defined manly pecs.
Yeah, imagine they definitely vibe check AK rounds on a daily basis. Do you know what I mean?
They don't need a battering ram. They just puff out their Trojan mangams and just jump forward.
Yeah.
To be honest though, Arnold did have I think he had a 42-inch chest. I remember because he's a bit of a he's a bodybuilding icon, and Arnold's chest was revolutionary.
Have you watched the Pumping Iron?
Yeah, I've watched that.
I watched that as well, and
I don't think you were into that sort of thing.
No, but I watched it because I was interested in Arnold Schwarzenegger, and I was because he was obviously a massive bodybuilder and stuff like that, and because I sort of knew about him. Or learn about him through film studies, actually, that the fact that he was kind of a weedy sort of guy that then started weightlifting and stuff like that. So, that sounds kind of interesting. And so I started...
really a self-made man.
Yeah, and then I started watching it, and then I watched Pumping Iron. And then he's got this bit in it. When he's
the
talking...
bit you're about to say.
The pump. It's like coming. So when I was in, it's like coming all the time. And I was
I'm coming in the morning, I'm coming in the afternoon, I'm coming outside, I'm coming every day.
Yeah, and I was like, bro.
I mean,
that's some hardcore shit.
Good for you, I guess. I'm glad if you're happy, I'm happy.
Yeah, but no, I was watching it because obviously, well, not obviously, but it's as watching Arnold Schwarzenegger, watching Commando. As a kid, I was like, this is just some really big dude, whatever. And then I did film studies at college, not uni, college.
Yeah.
And my film studies teacher, he's massive film buff, so he knows all the background of every film that was ever made, sort of guy. And but he was talking about Arnold Schwarzenegger because we were studying sort of action films and sort of quote unquote alpha male. In the sort of 1980s stuff, and obviously Schwarzenegger came up, and he was saying this was the story of his life, and I was like, oh, that's actually really interesting.
Fun fact: one of Arnold's, he was actually really good friends with him. One of his bodybuilding, I guess you could say, rivals. You know who it was? Lou Ferrigno, the guy that was the original Incredible Hulk. Back before they did CGI and they got bodybuilders in, that was him that played him. He this fucking massive guy. That was Arnold's main rival in bodybuilding, a guy called Lou Ferrigno, who was, again, he played the Incredible Hulk.
Fucking sick.
But no, he was a massive gentleman sort of thing. I think he won Mr. Universe twice.
Yeah.
He was funny enough, he was already a millionaire before he started doing films because he invested gym equipment and was an export.
Oh yeah, no, he did loads of adverts for stuff. I think sort of fitness brands and stuff like that. Yes. He did loads of stuff. So, he was in magazines as well.
Even before his
Mr. Universe magazine, yeah, like you said. Yeah,
but way before his film career even started, he was already a millionaire.
Yeah, which is kind of nuts. And what I think I really like about him is that he has this sort of sense of humor about his own films. He doesn't take himself too seriously. And what I really like about Arnold,
it's like him, like Arnold and Keanu Reeves. These guys that come from really humble beginnings never lose that.
Oh my god, yeah, no, sure, for sure.
It's he is so down to earth and genuine.
Yeah, they're just kind of just I mean, Keanu Reeves, everyone loves a bit of Keanu Reeves. I love a bit of Keanu Reeves.
Be good to see those two in a film together.
Oh, I'd love to see those two in a film together. But I think it's that the fact that, Schwarzenegger's this massive, built kind of guy, but he does these dumb films. And what I like about him, much like I like about Keanu Reeves and stuff, is that you can tell they're having fun making these films. You know, you can tell the actors are having fun making these films. Like, because sometimes, you know, you have films where you're like, oh, the actor's just here for the paycheck.
Are there any Arnold films you're not a fan of? I'll start off. I'm not a massive fan of Kindergarten Cop. Don't get me wrong, there's one moment I love in that film, and that's when Arnold beats the shit out of that child abuser. Because there's a subplot in the thing, there's a little boy that comes to school with bruises on him, and Arnold sees those bruises and sees the dad out by the car and fucking beats the shit out of him. I like that, but I just don't like kids.
Yeah,
And the kids in that film, boys have a penis, girls have a vagina. Like, fuck you.
Yeah, I think I would also say that film as well is that, you know...
Do you know who played the lead in the sequel?
Kids are...
Dolph Lundgren.
Oh my god, yeah.
Ivan Drago in the sequel.
I think the thing is that Kindergarten Cop is, you know, it's one of those films that is not, I mean, not huge amounts of Arnold films are actually particularly well written, but it's like one of those ones that you just say, okay.
For some reason it's beloved.
Like, you have that sort of stuff, and I think a lot...
well, you quoted it earlier. It's not the Doomer.
Yeah, it's not the Doomer. It's like, okay, I said one line from the film. Ask me to say another. I can't.
I can, but I don't want to.
I don't even know the line you're talking about, so I'm not going to press you further.
There's a moment where he's about to go into like a drug bust or something. I can't remember the character's name, but he like scares the shit out of these two guys. My name is, I guess I'm going to say Rick, and I really love my car. And he's got like a big scary guy, and the guy just goes, "Yeah, I'm gonna watch this for you, buddy. Don't you worry."
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel.
I guess anything the kids are involved.
Yeah, I mean, kids are very much a. I mean,
Eddie Murphy hates working with kids.
Who was it? Was it even Eddie Murphy that said it? Like, the 3 people that you shouldn't work with on film are like kids.
Well, do you know the film Daddy Daycare? Because Eddie Murphy had to work with so many kids on that film, and he hated the experience. Because I think it's also to do with the way child labour in terms of movies works. It's, you can't make them do a scene. It all has to be centred around how they feel and if they're okay with it and all that. And when you're a professional actor that wants to get a day's filming done and all that, and then kids just not in the mood because they're moody little arseholes.
No, I think what's the phrase? Like, don't ever work with kids, animals, or puppets.
I agree with that last one.
Yeah, I think that's the phrase. Don't ever work with kids, animals, or puppets.
Well, there's been tons of movies made with like trained monkeys, haven't there?
Yeah, I know, but it's like those are none of those 3 things.
Yeah.
Like, child acting is very hit and miss. I think.
I really struggle.
I mean, Harry Potter,
the kids from the It remake weren't too bad.
No, they weren't too bad, actually. I think that's one thing where they actually weren't too insufferable. But I think rewatching Harry Potter, oh my god, like, that child acting is, like, I'm just gonna say it's bad.
Yeah,
it's real bad, and people often say, oh well, the writing's bad. The writing is bad, but the acting is worse. Even up to the end one. No, mate. Like Harry Potter acting, even when they became, older and adults. Like, I mean, I believe Rupert Grint, who played Ron Weasley, was like 23 when the last film came out. Mate, it's still fucking bad. Like
I'd love to see those guys watch it with like some sort of commentary, like, because there was a thing in the Twilight movies where the guy that played Edward, Robert Pattinson, apparently
Cedric Diggory.
If you listen to the commentary, all he does is trash the Twilight film.
Exactly. That's the famous phrase, isn't it? No one hates the Twilight series more than the cast.
Although with Arnold, I don't think he ever recorded saying he didn't like working with the kids on. Again, because he's just such a nice guy. He's a giant teddy bear.
He's a gentle giant.
Emphasis on giant.
Yeah, giant. He's a gentle giant, isn't he?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Like, he's done so many different genres. I mean, Conan is clearly fantasy. Commando is action. Total Recall is sci-fi. He's probably done a few romance movies.
Oh, obviously Terminator.
Well, that's
That's
the
what
thing.
he's famous for, isn't it?
Well, there's a bit of famous controversy about the first Terminator and the second Terminator aren't really comparable because one's a horror film, the other's an action movie. Like, people consider the first Terminator movie to be a horror film, and the second Terminator, which is James Cameron, is an action movie. One of the best action movies ever, but...
I might disagree in calling the first one a horror.
I would say it absolutely is,
I'd
because
call it
it's definitely that sort of encroaching boogeyman. Like, you have no context, you've just got Arnold searching for someone relentlessly, and even when, like, the stop motion skeleton's pretty scary. Like, he's definitely a boogeyman sort of thing chasing you, which I would argue in terms of themes is very horror based. Like, there's very little action or gunfire.
I'd call it like a thriller, I think.
A thriller implies who done it. You know what's going on.
No, not necessarily. There's the thrill of being chased by, I guess, the boogeyman. I don't think I would call...
That stop motion skeleton was pretty fucking scary.
Well, yeah, thrillers can be scary. I don't think I would... Going back to sort of my kind of go-to sort of thing, it's like if you got 100 people in a room and ask them, is the first Terminator a horror or a thriller?
I think you get a lot of horrors out of that, personally. I mean, the second one, we can both agree, is clearly an action movie.
Oh, yeah.
Like, the big helicopter chase when he's got, like, the fucking... the best thing about the second Terminator movie is because everyone was still... The advertisement was so great about how they shot it. Because everyone was still expecting Arnold to be the bad guy. And it was only in that moment in the mall when he, pulled that shotgun out of the roses and said, "Get down." And they shot Robert Pattinson. And everyone was like... Holy shit, Arnold's the good guy. That was a big whammy for audiences back then when it first came out.
I think because they definitely capitalised on they certainly took note of the audience response from the first one. And so like, this is what audiences are going to like. And so they sort of made it like that kind of way, I believe.
Again, the first Terminator movie, when you see Arnold when he takes his eye out and it's really clearly a rubber thing, still better than CGI.
Oh yeah, practical effects.
It looks like shit, but I'd rather see that than what we got in Genesis.
It's like, it says it looks like shit, but it's like, at least it's real.
Have you seen Salvation?
I have, yeah, with Christian Bale.
That's the film where he made the famous speech where he's yelling at the guy and all that. What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck? That famous...
Sam Worthington as well.
I don't think Arnold wasn't in Salvation, was he?
No, he was right at the end.
As a CGI
Arnold. Yeah, the uncanny...
Did they have to pay him for his likeness as a young man? Or
probably,
something?
But he was definitely the uncanny valley at that point. Salvation,
Why would... Those Terminators were meant to be infiltration units, right? So why make your infiltration bot the most built, standout guy imaginable?
The most unlooking human being.
Here's a guy that blends in the crowd.
Yeah. Also, look at the way he walks. Like no person walks like that. Like, get the fuck out of it.
Hello there, fellow humans.
Hello, yeah.
That guy looks suspicious.
I also like skateboards and stuff. Like,
realistically, Terminators would never work because they'd never blink because they'd never think they need to.
Yeah.
You would notice that they're not breathing. Like, when you think about it for too long, you realise this would never actually work because there are so many physiological things.
The one thing I will say about Terminator Salvation is the opening is very gritty and very post-apocalyptic, and I do like the opening to it.
I wish they hadn't castrated John Connor though, because for 2 films they built him up as the leader of the rebellion, and then Salvation came around, and there are all these other leaders that are above him, telling him what to do, and he's not that big a deal.
Yeah, but he's still good, and I like the post. It's by far the grittiest Terminator film. I think Salvation.
I think you've forgotten a lot of the deaths that were in Terminator 2.
No, but just by its style. It's
nothing we haven't seen in a Mad Max movie.
Yeah, but we're not talking about Mad Max.
I just mean, well, you're talking about style, but that's the thing. It didn't really stand out to me because it didn't really do anything much different.
It did. It was very, very post-apocalyptic.
Which
like,
again,
for
we've seen
me-
in Blade Runner. We've seen.
Yeah, I know, but we're not talking about Blade Runner. We're talking about
Okay.
out of the Terminator films.
Okay, but what stood out in that specifically as a post-apocalypse?
What stood out for me is the fact that how, well, the opening scene specifically, how it's like a moonscape of, just ruin and wreck. It's almost like, photos of like World War One, and these people that are sort of scurrying about, between like wreckage and stuff and doing.
I kind of prefer the
fighting.
flashbacks we got in Terminator 2, where you see like this big tank rolling over human skulls. The sky is blue, and you just got lasers flying everywhere.
Yeah, I know, but this doesn't have lasers. It has fucking guys with just regular guns fighting Terminators, which also have like regular. It's much. It seems to me it's much more sort of quote unquote heavy metal. It's like there's no lasers. There's no this and that. It's
heavy metal.
Sort of like. It's like more kinetic. It's more, there's no lasers, no laser beams. Sort of, it's less sort of sci-fi. It's more.
Do you have a massive hard-on for Salvation because of Helen Bonham Carter's little face at the end of it?
I mean, well, first of all, wouldn't you? Exactly. Second of all,
oh yeah,
I forgot that she was in that.
The reveal, yeah, the guy that turned out to be a Terminator but didn't know it, and oh god, and then what is it? He gave John Connor his heart or some stupid shit.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, that was dumb. I want to clarify, the only thing that I actually liked about Salvation was the beginning, because I was like, man, this is like brutal.
It kind of made no sense they were putting humans into camps. Realistically, they just killed them instantly, because like an unthinking, unfeeling machine
But then I was like, oh, look, symbolism of, that thing that we have a drinking contest about.
What's that, Rob?
It was an incident between 1939 and 1945. I'm just going to take a shot.
What, Prohibition?
I'm just going to take a shot. Unlike Prohibition.
But let's roll it back to Arnold a little bit here. In terms, have you seen Genesis and Dark Fate?
No, I've not.
So you haven't seen old Arnold Terminator?
Despite the fact that I really do like Emilia Clarke, I haven't seen it.
I honestly wouldn't recommend it. If Salvation was the last Terminator,
well, yeah, the reason why I'm not going to see it is because well, obviously not just now, but previously you've told me that it's not good. I don't really want to.
Are you a fan of the Terminator franchise?
I wouldn't say I'm a fan of the franchise. I'm a fan of.
I'd say don't watch it if you're a fan because it'll piss you off. But if you can enjoy a dumb robot movie, you might like it.
I'm a fan of the first two films and the first 15 minutes of Salvation.
Holy shit! How have we skimmed over the third fucking Terminator movie?
Because it sucks.
Talk to the hand.
Yeah, because it sucks. I don't like that film.
Oh my god! What was it? The TXX?
It's called like the TXX or something.
The T triple X.
Yeah,
because you can literally make her tits expand.
Oh yeah, because she's got like X chromosome. Yeah.
You can actually make her tits grow. Yeah. And you got that one shot of her walking through the street. The camera's still, so you can see her ass, of course.
Well, yeah, obviously. I mean, no, the third one was not a good film. It just wasn't.
How? To be fair though, it's like the film. It's like Dark Knight Rises. You're following one of the greatest sequels to ever come out in cinema. Like there's Terminator 2, The Dark Knight are some of the two top best sequels to ever exist. No third film is gonna fucking go past that.
I mean, to be fair, The Dark Knight, Christopher Nolan's Dark Knight, that is one of the few films that I am confident in saying is what I would call like a cinematic masterpiece.
The difference is, I think, it was Christopher Nolan that did Dark Knight Rises, but it was...
He did Batman Begins, Dark Knight Rises.
But it wasn't James Cameron that did Terminator 3.
No,
so
it wasn't.
Nolan doesn't have an excuse.
So it's, yeah, exactly. No, it wasn't. It wasn't... I can't even remember who it was actually who did Terminator 3, but I just saw all I remember is
I'm sure he's happy about that.
yeah, I'm sure Cameron is very happy about it. All I remember is that Terminator 3 sucked.
Yeah. Arnold was, again, very underused. To be honest, I think it was got at that point where maybe it was the last sort of Terminator film we could see him be physically imposing.
He was used for star signification. People would see the poster for Terminator 3. Oh, look, Schwarzenegger's in it. I'm going to go watch it. That's what star signification is.
Yeah.
Right? That's what it was. That's the only reason why he was in that film is because the director knew it was going to suck, but he needed to put a big name in it and get people to watch it.
And again, Arnold, being the lovely sport that he is, who knows people around the world love the Terminator movies, is always going to say yes.
Yeah, no, he definitely didn't want to make loads of money.
He didn't write it, he didn't produce it, he just wanted to give people what they wanted.
And also
wonderful.
get a massive paycheck because...
Well, he's not a fucking charity, Rob. he's got a family, I imagine. He's got an illegitimate love child.
I swear that's literally what a charity is. Give me money for doing stuff.
Apparently his love...
Oh, no, wait, that's just work.
Apparently the love child he had with that housekeeper or whatever has actually gone on to be a bodybuilder like he did.
I mean, you'd have to, really.
I do love that Family Guy joke they made because he did it. It's like Arnold Schwarzenegger leather jogging. I am sent from the future. I have to have sex with your housekeeper.
Housekeeper.
You're just present day Arnold Schwarzenegger. I need to have sex with your housekeeper now.
Get down.
To be fair though, Robert Patrick in Terminator 2 was also fucking stellar. Have you seen The Last Action Hero?
Yeah, oh, mate, yeah.
Charles Dance in that is fucking wonderful.
Mate, Tywin
Hello,
Lannister.
I just shot somebody and I did it on purpose. When he's in the real world and you realise it's not like a movie. It's like, and the guy in the film like, what? You do a full 360 on me. 180, not 360. If I did a 360, I'd be right back where I started.
What I really like about that film is it's essentially it's like a bit of a spoof of
it's
Arnold
absolutely a
Schwarzenegger.
satire.
Yeah, exactly. I love that it's like a spoof of like Schwarzenegger films, but I love also how he did it, and he has, again, I said it, how he has a good sense of humour about himself.
Oh yeah, that trailer of the the Arnold Hamlet.
Yeah.
To be or not to be. Click. Not to be. And everything explodes.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
And it's The Last Action. It's one of those films that it's like, will I see it again? No. Did I enjoy watching it once? Yeah. No, I did. It was a good fun. It's what I like to call good trash. You know what I mean?
Let's be fair here. Would you watch it again? No. Would you watch YouTube clips of its best bits? Yes.
Yeah.
Like a 4-minute video of Charles Dance or Arnold in a certain scene, you'd watch that. But you don't want to commit to the whole film with the annoying kid who's obsessed with cinema.
Again, going back to child actors, like, can't be doing that shit.
It's not as bad as, like, what was it, Jake Lloyd from fucking Star Wars.
Yeah, I feel sorry for that kid, though, because he got,
like,
bullied.
Angel?
I feel sorry for that kid, though, because he got, like, bullied for being Anakin Skywalker.
They should have replaced him with Arnold. Are you an angel? I don't want to be a bother.
I don't like sand.
Now this is pod racing.
Laughing is irritating, and it gets everywhere.
Oh, now I want an Arnold Jedi.
You turned her again.
No, make him Yoda. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. And hate leads to suffering. Arnold, no, make an Arnold Yoda so Yoda looks just completely stacked with a giant chin.
That would make more sense. That would make more sense for Yoda's like lightsaber fighting abilities.
When he's fighting
stacked, dude.
I am the Senate.
Nothing more about it to say it. I have.
Do or do not. There is no try. And he doesn't even use the Force to get Luke's TIE fighter out of the swamp. He just lifts it up.
He just picks it up, slams it down, gadoosh.
You are puny little man. I will go fight Vader instead.
Big pussy you are.
Oh, you have to shoot missile to reactor core. I just punch it. Death Star blows up. Just fly through. That needs to be a robot chicken or something.
Put that lightsaber down.
General Kenobi. Another lightsaber for my collection.
I mean, that's General Grievous.
Yeah, I'm moving it around. Arnold
moving
needs
it
to
around?
replace more people.
Oh, can you imagine Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mace Windu? I mean, I don't want to, commit sacrilege.
Lord. Are you sure about this, Anakin?
He's too dangerous to be kept alive.
In the name of the Galactic Senate, you're under arrest. God's sake.
Oh my.
No! Anakin and Arnold Schwarzenegger is Padme.
Oh my.
Anakin in a dress and everything. You're breaking my heart. I am truly in love with you. Arnold.
Annie, my goodness, you've grown. What the fuck are we talking about?
Even on the verge of death, when she's giving birth, like, Luke, Leia, dies.
What the fuck are we even talking about?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, we're talking about Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yes, we are.
So,
And how we've just proved he would have infinitely improved the prequels.
mate, the prequels compared to the
The nuquels.
are fucking masterpieces.
Oh, Arnold as Kylo Ren.
God.
Rey, take my hand. Forget the Jedi.
Is that even a quote from the film? I don't remember any quotes.
I think I remember at the end of like when they kill all the Red Guard after he killed the Snoke, when he's like, forget the Jedi, like holds out his hand to her and all that. It's pretty shit.
I don't remember any fucking thing from those films though.
No offense to Adam Driver, he's actually pretty awesome.
Yeah, Adam Driver's actually really good. He did what he could with what he had. All right.
I kind of just want to put Arnold in different films at random. Imagine him as Hagrid. You're a wizard, Harry.
Can you imagine him?
Harry, you're a wizard.
Can you imagine him in fucking like Pirates of the Caribbean? Like, you're by far the worst Terminator I've ever heard of. But you have heard of me. Can you imagine that shit?
You better start believing in cool stories, Miss Turner.
No.
But tonight, you're in one.
They're taking the hobbies to Isengard.
No, he has to be Gimli. You don't toss a dwarf. That still only counts as one. But you replaced Legolas because they had a friendship, right? Gimli is Schwarzenegger and Legolas is Stallone. I never thought I would die beside an elf. What about a friend? I could do that. The taking the hobbit to Isengard. It sounds like we're doing Simple Jack. Simple Jack.
I got a good brain.
Rob, I know who I am. I'm a dude disguised as a dude playing another dude.
That's not the line. So, I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude.
Alright, but do it as Arnold.
I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude. and then Stallone will say, dudes are merging. I'm a rooster illusion. Why don't you take a big step back and literally fuck your own face?
No, I'm sorry. Tom Cruise did that perfectly.
Yeah, no, he did. I'm talking scorched earth, motherfucker.
No,
I will massacre you.
Let's make him a superhero. He's like, Spider-Man does whatever the spider can.
Straight power comes straight. Oh god, my throat's really.
I'll do you one better. Why is Gamora? Young Arnold, if the MCU, if Young Arnold was right now, he would have been Drax.
I am too extremely humble. That's not even the word. My throat is really fucking sore.
We need to stop doing this impression and talk about Arnold.
Yeah, it's all about fucking Arnold.
Okay, favourite Arnold film?
Favourite
of all time.
Of all time.
We've almost been gurgling for 45 minutes now. What's your best Arnold?
I think... funnily enough, despite... because obviously the phrase, you never forget your first. Yeah, Commando should be it, but it's actually not for
Predator?
me. It is not Predator.
Oh, shit.
Either, actually. And I hesitate to call this an Arnold film, but he is in it.
Okay. Oh, you're going to choose one of the Expendables, aren't you?
Fuck you. Yes, okay. Thanks for ruining it.
You didn't narrow it down much,
Well, you...
Name me any other film Arnold is a side character. Like you were saying before, star signification, Arnold is never...
He's a side character in Terminator Salvation.
He wasn't in it!
Yeah, he was. His CGI face was in
They
it.
didn't mocap him. No way they did.
No, but his CGI face was in it.
I doubt he even turned up on set.
Yeah, I know, but his CGI face was in it. Look, I'm saying this in case we get cameos that we can, say that we were in it. Anyway.
What, in Terminator?
Yeah.
No,
I mean, the franchise is eventually going to get sold off to some idiots like us, so, we're going to...
Fucking...
at that point, the world will collapse within itself. But...
A&A Productions presents Terminator 5, the...
Yes.
How
do you spell that, by the way?
With patience. Which Expendables? You got 3 to choose from.
Well, I mean, it would be the second one. And
is that the one with Villain?
Yeah, the bad guy called Villain.
To be fair, though, Van Damme's the man.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
But why is that your favourite Arnold?
The reason why it is my favourite Arnold is because, again, much like... I think a lot of the reason why I like Arnold is because his personal, character, his personal self, he very much is aware about, kind of how he's viewed in the media kind of community. And he's very much like, he's a joke and it's fun, but you can tell, even though, much like with the Expendables, because obviously the Expendables, it's sort of like a satire of 80s films, everything explodes, all the bad guys die, all the good guys, can shoot wherever and kill everybody. He turns up in that he's in the first film for a little bit, doesn't do
Is that the one Chuck Norris is in?
Yeah, the second one. And again, Chuck Norris, but it's like a parody of 1980s action films. Chuck Norris, obviously, big 1980s action film character. And you can tell that Arnold, like, what I like about the Expendables films, especially the second one, how they're aware of what the kind of film they are that they're doing. And you can also tell that Arnold, he's having fun. And that's one thing, I've said this about the Harry Potter characters and stuff, about how, the actors, about how you can tell when an actor is having fun with the role. And Arnold is definitely having fun with the role. He knows what this film's about. He's been in these sort of films. He knows how people sort of perceive him in the public eye as a film actor. And, there's that line, where between him and Bruce Willis, where Arnold says, I'll be back. And then Bruce Willis says, You've been back enough. And then he says, I'll be back. And then, Schwarzenegger says, yippee-ki-yay. And it's just like, look, like, it's like, you guys, like, you know what you're doing. You're just a group of, old school 1980s actors having fun, making a dumbass film. And I
think Jet Li and all that's in it.
Yeah, no, he is, yeah. And that's what I like about Arnold Schwarzenegger is the fact that he doesn't take himself too seriously.
Again, I think that comes from his amount of humility.
Yeah, exactly. And you're just like, he's having fun, and I like watching people having fun on screen. That's not just to do with porn, okay? Just to clarify.
It's nice to see an A-list celebrity act like a C-list celebrity.
Yeah, exactly.
Because Arnold never like Tom Cruises himself, or like because he's been pretty fucking diva-ish and all that. Arnold, you will never see yelling at an intern because he didn't get his water on time.
Yeah, exactly. No, he doesn't. And Arnold again, like it's like you said, before, like he was a millionaire already, but he makes these films, and much like Keanu Reeves. He makes these films because he enjoys making these films. He doesn't do it for the paycheck. Yeah. He enjoys having fun, just like people, and I think that's what makes him a very, it's sort of what connects you, like seeing another human being having fun, even if it's on screen playing another character. I mean, like you and I, we play characters.
Oh yeah, we have characters out the ass.
We've acted. I mean, you've been Oberon in Midsummer Night's Cock.
Oh yes, what a stimulating role that was.
Yeah, exactly. And I was.
If I had my harems any further down to display my torso, I would have been showing trow.
Yeah, exactly. And
fucking role.
I mean, the difference between that is the fact that, Arnold actually enjoys the roles that he played.
Again, like with that Hamlet thing, I would have loved to seen Arnold do an action Shakespeare movie. Imagine if they did like an Arnold Macbeth. Banquo, and
as bad you stammer to me.
No man born a woman could kill me.
Can you imagine it? Yeah, like Romeo and Juliet. I bet you'll stammer at you.
No, it's got to be.
That was really Scottish. That was really.
It's got to be the what is it? The fucking one with Keanu Reeves who was in it. Fucking. Much Ado About Nothing. Because he played John the Bastard in the Much Ado About Nothing, didn't he?
John the Bastard.
Yes.
John fucking Snow.
Honestly, he could have done that role too. But Much Ado About Nothing is actually kind of a weak sauce Shakespeare film. We'll never get another Arnold, which I think is the same thing. I know we've got Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, but he is such an exception.
We won't
no one would look at Chris Evans or even Henry Cavill at Arnold levels. Like, we'll never get another Arnold.
No, I agree, and I think that's what sort of makes him kind of a bit of a treasure. Really, is that there won't ever be people like Arnold, much like you said, but there will never be anyone really like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Oh no way!
Yeah, exactly.
Well, he started off as a wrestler.
They're. I mean, so did the guy who plays Drax in the Avengers.
He's a wrestler as well. He was.
And I think that's.
I'll remember.
Definitely a compliment to them. Like the fact that we'll never get someone like Dwayne the Rock Johnson. Batista, yeah. We'll never get people like that. They're one of a kind people, and.
Which you can argue is a great thing to have, but it'll be a terrible thing to lose.
Yeah, exactly. It will be, and we've talked about. I mean, in our previous episode, we've talked about Johnny Depp. There will not be an actor like Johnny Depp ever.
I can't think of someone more versatile.
Yeah,
don't go like Fassbender or James McAvoy and all that. There are some still exceptional young actors, but
but then you think about. I mean, they've both played Willy Wonka, but like Gene Wilder, you won't get actors like that again. And I don't think you'll get an actor like Arnold.
You certainly won't get another Blazing Saddles.
No. No, that's...
What'd he say?
I will... I actually don't remember.
What did he say, Ron?
What did he say?
Those who know, know.
Yeah, if you know, if you know, you know.
Well,
But
howdy, man. How you doing today?
I'm doing all right, sir.
Yeah,
I'm doing all right, sir.
That was the line.
Yeah, thank you, sir. I'm doing okay. I'm glad you are also doing okay. But
What the fuck was that?
that was a southern 1860s accent.
You sounded like a fucking like if Yosemite Sam was trying to be Thingy from Candyland.
I mean,
I mean
don't
from
know if
Django, from
I don't know
Django
if
from
you see-
Candyland.
I mean, I've watched lots of like American Civil War films, and that's how the Southerners talk.
No one ever really talks about how the good, the bad, and the ugly was taking place during the American Civil War.
Oh yeah, no, it is a good Civil War song. Civil War song, good Civil War film. No, it is. But
Arnold will forever be.
Oh yeah,
such a
there's a
again.
one
He's been in so many genres. Like
yeah,
Total Recall. They tried to remake that like a few years ago. No one talks about it. It's gone. It's dead. It's in the dustbin of history.
Yeah, and you know, a bit like Judge Dredd. You know,
Well, that was the original was Stallone, wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Like
Dredd was awesome though.
Yeah,
Carl
exactly.
Urban
Yeah,
was
exactly. But that's what I'm saying. It's like Judge Dredd. It's like, yeah, they made 2 films, but which one do you remember?
I don't know. Carl Irving's Mama, you're not the law.
Oh,
I'm the law.
oh no, I remember Stallone because like
Stallone was fun.
He was fun. He was cheesy.
You got Rob Schneider. Come on.
He was fun. He was cheesy. And you're just like, you know what? I know that's really dumb, but you know what? Fuck it. It is fun.
When you see Rob
at the
Schneider,
end
you
of
expect Adam Sandler to be fucking Judge Dredd.
And at the end of the day, you know, isn't that what entertainment's about? It's about fun.
Yeah.
And
sometimes you can get up your own arse sometimes and just enjoy a good popcorn movie.
oh yeah, I do love again, like I said, I love films that I love my phrase, good trash.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know?
me and my partner the other day watched the recently came out at the time of this recording, the Godzilla versus Kong movie, and no one's watching that for an amazing acting performance.
I mean, we spoke about it. I said, like, is it good trash? And you were like, yeah, it is.
You will not walk away thinking, I wish I hadn't watched that. And really, that's the best review.
And again,
you can get.
it's like, you know, talk about like Expendables and Commando, like, and all these films that
I think the
Schwarzenegger's
novelty
part
there
of,
is seeing these action heroes come together and behave in this way. Like again, like Van Damme being villain is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, and again, you can tell that he's having fun being the bad guy.
I don't think Van Damme's been in anything in a while. I don't know what he's been up to, but he. Because just quick disclaimer, I have every Van Damme movie fucking at home. I got Time Cop, I got Bloodsport, I got Kickboxer, Van Damme is goddamn. But but again, Schwarzenegger, he's done so much cheesy shit as well. Like we talked about it earlier. Not Kindergarten Cop, Jingle All the Way, where he put that cookie down. The one where he's got to buy the Turbo Man with Sinbad. And he ends up in a fucking jetpack in a superhero outfit and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Like, and most people in Hollywood, that would be like the kiss. That would be like the kiss of death. You did that role. That would be like the film you don't recover from, and all that thing. But Arnold is somehow bulletproof. He can do any role, and people will still. His career can't die.
In a way, do you think that's because he just takes any role? So if
I doubt he's like Peter Dinklage, who's famously for saying the way he got to where he was is because every single role he did it. I guess.
I mean, you would though.
He's like Nicolas Cage.
We're both actors though. Like, you know, if someone offered us a role, I'd fucking take it. You got to take what you can. I would.
I'd do a bad movie, but I might not put it on my resume if it's really sort of bad. Like if I was in like a KKK porno. I'm not going to put that on my resume. I'll do the movie because it's good experience of acting under the camera.
Well, it depends on the context.
Really?
Yeah. It's like, mate, like am I
the
actually...
South will rise again.
Am I actually, like, in the porn, or am I just like the torch holder?
Well, we were just talking about the fact that we'd be in the movie. So, yeah, you'll have a role. I
But
don't
I
know
might
if
be
you'll have
an
a main
extra.
role, but...
Yeah, but I might be an extra.
Well, I think extra work is very different from regular acting.
Oh, yeah,
That's
no,
a whole different sort of medium.
Well, I don't know how the porn industry works, but yeah.
Don't you?
Well, I thought I did, but you know, the more I research into it, I mean, sorry, the more my friend researches into
I
it.
could never see Arnold in a porn. Like, do you remember years ago when they released the Fappening?
Didn't he do porn?
No, you're thinking of
Oh, no.
Stallone, the Italian stallion.
Also Jackie Chan.
Fair enough.
He did
But
porn.
I could never see Arnold in porn. Do you remember years ago they had the Fappening and you could see like Jennifer Lawrence's butthole and all that sort of thing? I could never see Arnold like that. That would be like seeing Santa's penis.
No, I thought the Fappening. I thought the Fappening was like leaked, like nude.
Yeah, it is leaked stuff. It's not like a found out sort of thing. But that's the thing. I would never want to see Arnold like that. I couldn't see Arnold's knob. That'd be like seeing Jesus's knob.
I mean, to be fair, like I'd like to see Arnold's knob just to see what it looked like.
Well, Arnold as a bodybuilder's knob or Arnold as he is now?
Well, I mean, it's the same knob, but I'd be just like...
Yeah, but against his muscles, it might not look as impressive as it might
whatever it is. Whatever it is.
What are we talking about?
I want to see it. I'd be like, yeah, okay.
I don't think I could. That would really be the sort of like wizard behind the curtain for me. I think because I really idolise him so much. Yeah, but... It really is like seeing in movies.
Yeah, but no one actually saw like fucking Jennifer Lawrence's butthole, did they?
Yeah.
Did they actually?
That's properly up there.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
I thought it was just
the girl from the Hunger Games. Like she's in a position where she has her ass.
You know, she's in like other things, right?
Yeah.
I thought it was just like some like sort of like kind of lewd pictures that she had or something.
No,
I didn't realize it was actually like.
Jennifer Lawrence, Kaylee Cuoco, the girl from The Big Bang Theory. I think there's even a couple of them.
I haven't watched The Big Bang Theory because I have sex with actual people.
Even Emma Watson. I don't think you see her...
Emma Watson, you fucking kidding me?
You can see her tits. I don't think you can see her vagina. But yeah, there's like a lot of Jennifer Lawrence.
Because I thought it was like leaked, like private photos that they sent to people.
You see tits, vagina, and again, full on ass.
That's what the Fappening was.
Yes.
I thought the Fappening was just like, it's sort of like kind of risque photo. I didn't know it was actual like proper like.
It was a massive archive of different celebrities. There's like you can see Katy Perry, you can see Rihanna. Like I'm just guessing. But you can see all these people's genuine nudes.
I just thought it was like risque photo.
That's the thing. All these people had this shit on their phone, but yeah, you can see them full on.
Oh man, I didn't know that. I thought it was just like risque photos. I didn't know.
Much worse. A few cases there were videos.
Oh, that's bad. I mean, I'm not going to look.
Again, phones were hacked. People have porn on their phones.
Really?
Yeah, people have porn on their phones. I have shit like that on my phone. I keep it on there because no one's going to hack mine. No one gives a shit about me. But
yeah, no, of course not.
But Arnold's I could never see Arnold.
Oh, I could. I'd be like, mate, I want to see what it looks like.
That
would
be like seeing like, it'd be like opening a present before Christmas.
No, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't. It'd be curiosity. It'd be like.
There were leaked male nudes apparently, but obviously there was that scandal not too long ago about Chris Evans accidentally leaking out his knob. Amazingly, no one talks about and completely went away. I don't know how Disney didn't eject him.
Actually, no,
everyone knows what Captain America's penis looks like, and he's still in power.
Yeah, funnily enough, I actually did see that.
Yeah, so did I.
Yeah. I mean, good for him. Good for fucking him.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, no, good for him. Chris, you're doing all right, Chris.
Back to Arnold. Yeah. What are we at? Holy shit, we've gone over the hour.
Oh my god. Can you imagine how much shit we can chat throughout an hour?
Yeah, I believe it's 40.
That's the majority of it.
40, I was going to say 40 or 50 minutes is dedicated to that noise. Okay, I want to finish like, imagine, okay, I'm going to last little bit. Put Arnold in any Disney role from any Disney film.
Oh, mate. I never...
Be our guest. It auditions to the test.
Okay, well, that's not my thing anymore. I was going to say...
Our new world.
Well, you should be, because now you've ruined my answer.
Let it go. Let it go.
Stop ruining Frozen for me.
The cold never bothered me anyway, because I skinned a bear and I wear his fur.
Those are not the lyrics to that song.
Okay, you choose yours. I'm going to shut up.
Okay. Sir.
I'm crying.
I'm not. Yeah, you should be. Okay, so, well, the first one I actually was going to say was Gaston.
No one bad like Gaston, no. I don't know the lyrics.
Yeah, but that's what I was saying. Like, yeah, Gaston, for sure. All right, the next one I thought as, what's his name? Kerchak, the big gorilla in Tarzan?
What, Tarzan's dad?
No, the big gorilla in Tarzan.
Kerchak was Tarzan's dad.
No, Tarzan's dad was a person. Kerchak was just the head of the gorillas.
Which was his adopted dad.
Yeah,
that was Tarzan's dad.
His adopted dad. Yeah, him.
That's what I meant. I knew his biological dad for 2 seconds. Kerchak is Tarzan's dad.
Also, Clayton. I think I might have Clayton because.
Do you have a memorable line? Or?
He's been in he's been in fucking Predator and shit. Yeah, Clayton. The hunter in Tarzan.
Okay, you got a line or?
Yeah. I mean,
Jane. I think her name was Jane.
Yeah, it was Jane.
Jane, get back! Yeah. That was no gorilla. That was a monkey man. I have some hunting to do.
Yeah. Or I would also have him potentially as bear with me on this one.
Okay. You're not going to say the carpet from Aladdin, are you? Aladdin, this cave is collapsing. We need to escape.
No. I'm well, okay, I wish I had, but I'm not.
Aladdin Jafar, we need to get back to the Agrabah.
I'm thinking Scar from Lion King.
Oh.
Long live the king!
Meticulous planning, the life of this planning. You won't get a sleep without me.
Beep, beep, beep. Couldn't even finish it. I do some shit like that. That's what I do. That's what I do, mate.
I kind of want Arnold to be the snowman from Frozen, Olaf. In summertime, I'm a little snowman. Elsa, you're my mommy. You gave me life, Elsa.
Those are not the lyrics to that song. Those are not the lyrics to that song. How dare you insult Frozen like that, sir? How dare you?
Fuck you. No one remembers that song. That is the least memorable song in all of Disney.
Oh no, apart from Fixer Upper, that's the worst.
I remember that more than Olaf's summertime song. Seem to got a bit of a fixer-upper. All I remember from the Olaf song is just the word, summertime. I'll have him as the fairy godmother from Cinderella. Bibbidi bobbidi boo! We make the pumpkin into a college.
I was a fucking Sebastian.
With a mountain turret.
Yeah, the fucking Little Mermaid. Darling, it's better. Down here it's better. Take it from me.
Elio, you stupid girl. Listen to me. I am Jamaican. Can't you tell?
I'm Austin. Did we just do a load of really racist accents, or what's
I
going
am
on?
Siamese, if you please. Dun, dun, dun.
No, he says out loud.
I am Siamese, if you don't please. Da da da.
Look. Do you think we should stop?
Zippity doo da, zippity day. Wonderful feelings, wonderful day.
Oh God. I mean, to be fair, like that, the Song of the South is just not okay.
If you want
Like-
to hear me and Rob release a full Disney album where we are Arnold for every song,
Or just,
let us know in the comments.
or just making, or just, quoting lines from Disney in very racist accents.
Let's dub over entire movies and every character is Arnold.
Oh, new world, a new fantastic place to be, and no one will tell us no, or where to go. Shippy too. I want to be like you. I'm the king of the swingers. I'm the jungle VIP. I've reached the top.
Sorry,
Oh.
I'm done. I can't. I don't even know what even has this descended into. Like what have we become, Dylan? What have we become?
We've become what we sworn to destroy.
No, I don't think I swore to destroy any. Oh yeah, common decency. That's what. Yeah.
Yeah, pink elephant on patrol. Lumps and woozles.
Wait,
Honestly, if you replace the crows and Dumbos with Arnold's voice, that would be less offensive.
Yeah.
Fix Dumbo.
Yeah.
It's no longer racist because it's Arnold.
Yeah, I know. To be fair though, we would be because those those fucking they're literally Jim Crow.
Well, yeah,
like that is what those motherfuckers are called. Like that is real bad.
Me and Ray, my partner, looked it up. One of those actors was black, and everyone else was white.
Yeah, but the fact that they're called Jim Crow.
Yeah,
That's real bad, man. That's real bad.
I never saw the live action remake of that. I heard it was shit.
No, I didn't watch it either. I mean, I don't really like Dumbo anyway, so it's like whatever. But...
Yeah, fuck.
Anyway,
Oh.
how the
shit. Hang on a sec. Into the unknown! Into the unknown!
For the first time in forever.
Oh, well, what's the song that Anna does with the evil guy? The love song they do. I've forgotten it. In Frozen. The
Yeah.
Prince guy. What is that one?
His name is Hans.
Hans. Hans.
Love is an open door.
That's it.
Love is an open door.
People in love always finish each other's strudel. I love strudel.
So it's crazy. We finish each other's
strudel.
That's what I was gonna say.
Oh, holy shit.
Okay, well,
I regret nothing, by the way.
Oh no, me what? Like from this podcast or just in general?
Oh my god! I think we've butchered every classic Disney song.
Well, you know what?
Sorry, Rob.
Oh no, you got another one to butcher. Good, I'm waiting.
Deus da Maria, you know I am a righteous man. Upon my duty I am justly proud.
So tell me, Maria.
You see, I'm so much purer than
like
common
sanctions
like fire, the fire.
Okay.
I'm done.
Look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities.
We need to split roll. Please stop me.
Okay. So,
Arnold, you are an absolutely amazing, classic, unreplaceable icon
irreplaceable.
in entertainment.
Oh,
Film, media, whatever else, you are a goat.
yes.
Apparently that's a sports term.
I think GOAT means greatest of all time.
You're a
It's a what's it abbreviation?
You're a goat, Arnold. You're a goat.
Yes.
You're a goat.
A god. But, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you've, well, if anyone's been listening to this, you've delved down the rabbit hole of just whatever the fuck it was that we were doing. And if you have got...
Who's been painting my roses red?
And if you have got this far, I'm afraid that God has left the chat. Your soul is forsaken. Well, there is no hope for you. You will be living in sin from now on. Just for listening.
Let us know in the
voices.
comments your favourite Arnold moment, favourite quote, favourite film, or your favourite impression we've done if you want to see Arnold infiltrate the Star Wars universe, the Disney universe, or the MCU.
I didn't kill your father. Then why did you run? I am the Black Panther.
Yeah, because that's a Star Wars reference.
I said MCU.
Oh, yeah. More to the point.
Put it in the comments.
Put anything in the comments. Any questions?
Yes.
Even if it's about our mental health or...
What mental health?
Come on, man. I'm just trying to... I want to get them to engage. I don't want them to know that we're actually, in a padded cell right now. That just happen to, get
I'm
a
glad they
recording.
allow these visitations between inmates. Are mental people referred to as inmates in asylums?
I don't know. I know.
Patients.
No, patients.
Yeah,
I
patients.
don't know. Either way, it's... No. Irregardless, ladies and gentlemen, it has been an absolute pleasure spouting our madness to you, and we hope that you will continue listening. And until next time, you've been listening to...
Laughing on a Prayer.